A very important part of political analysis is being able to gauge and analyze the response of the people being governed to an administration. Now, people have been talking and talking for a long time in Kenya. Tensions have been very high in Kenya for quite some months now. And I would not be surprised if you have no idea about what I'm talking about. Because if you're within your small circle of friends, how can you know? How can you have any idea? However, having said that, it is also true that over the last 2-3 weeks or so, we have begun to see very clear signs emerging of the mood in the country and the reaction of the people to the punitive taxes that have no end, to the governance style of the government of William Samoei Ruto, etc., etc. And of course, I'm aware that some of us may decide to bury our heads in the sand and respond that these are just isolated cases. These people are crazy. These people did this, these people did that. They're just crazy. These are individuals. Nothing to do with the tensions and temperatures in the country called Kenya. And that's okay, I don't mind. Everybody is allowed to have their own opinion. But I insist, these are signs which are pushing through to tell us very clearly that we are not in a good position. Now I know you've heard that a million times. And so excuse me for repeating it yet again. All in all, citizens of a country, analysts, and many other people should notice can quickly be excused for not seeing. However, a government, any government, cannot be excused for not seeing. Because a government has resources. It has people on the ground. It has intelligence services. And that plural is not by mistake. There are various ways a government can get information. Therefore, there's absolutely zero excuse. And it is even worse if that government has decided to ignore. Because the consequences, the repercussions, can be very dire. And of course will not affect only that government, but all of us. Even if you live very far away from Kenya, you still have relatives and loved ones within the Republic. Now, hot in the heels of that incident which shocked all of us, where a very young man assaulted a police officer, the age of his own father. Hot in the heels of that, yesterday we had another unprecedented incident at the Makadara lockouts, which everybody's talking about. An officer by the name Samson Kipchirchir Kipruto, said to be about 55 years old, went berserk when the magistrate's court revoked his wife's bail. And this wife of his is ailing, something serious. And he confronted the magistrate with his bunduki and opened fire. Now, we still have conflicting reports about the exact number of victims and their conditions. But we are assured that the magistrate is still alive, but in critical condition. And we are told that the officer, who was an OCS, officer in charge of a station at Londiani in Kericho, is no more. He appears to have lost his life, as the other officers on the scene responded with firearms. Now, multiple sources are telling us that this officer, the late Samson Kipchirchir, had another family, and this wife, whose bail terms were revoked, was another family. And of course we know that in this part of the world, it is not against the law to have more than one family, more than one wife. But in my opinion, this incident, together with other many smaller incidences, some reported, some not, are a very clear indication of the mood and the tension in the country. Bottom line, things could explode at any time, like these individuals did. You know, unfortunately, very many Kenyans, most of us, yawn when we hear somebody talking about mental health issues, and especially mental health issues in the country called Kenya at the moment, considering all that has happened and continues to happen. People yawn. They don't take that seriously. They don't realize that it does not matter. Even if you're cool like a Sunday morning or like a cucumber, life is such that you interact with others, and that means you're at risk. Chances are very high that you could come into confrontation with somebody who may not be as calm as you are right now. It could happen on the roads. Road rage is real. And what is even more worrying is the fact that there are rumors. As Finance Bill 2024 is set to pass, there are some very disturbing rumors that there could be a reaction, or shall I say some Kenyans are contemplating a reaction to the passing of this bill that is even more punitive than 2023 Finance Bill, which has wreaked havoc right across the country. My dear subscribers and those who follow me, please, I'm concerned, please be careful. Now, very quickly before I go, in commemoration, although this is very sad, of the passing of the 2024 Finance Bill, which is unloading right now, and in response to all those emails I received from many Kenyans who are feeling the heat, like all of us, I have decided to close the current offer with a very, very special deal over the last 24 hours of this offer, where you can get my very latest highly sensitive special report about the terrible secrets of Uncle Sam, as well as all the other special reports I've produced, for only $23, or Kenya shillings 2,999. Now you can see details on your screens right now. I'm afraid you'll have to be very quick, because this is strictly over the next 24 hours. No extensions. At least let us get out this very sensitive but critical information out to some more Kenyans as Finance Bill 2024 unfolds on all of us. Use those details you see on your screens right now. Please don't procrastinate so that you forget later, and act fast. And I need to emphasize and repeat again, please stay safe. Please be careful. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.